Good day, guys. This is Mr. Prince Maths and Science class, and in this video, I'm going to be talking about rounding up or rounding up numbers. And when we talk about rounding up numbers, for example, when you have numbers from 0 to 4 at the back of the number that you are working on, you add nothing to it. But when you have numbers behind the numbers you are working on from 5 in the range of 5 to 9, you add 1 to it. So that's how rounding up works. So the first example I have here says round up 655 to a whole number. So 655 does not have any decimal places, does not have any points, so 0 something something, right? So if we want to round 655 to a whole number, it's going to be 655 because 655 is a whole number without any decimal places. The next one says round up 655 to tens. So we know when we are writing numbers, we have, now in this case, 655. This is 100, this is tens, and this is ones or units. Okay, so this 5 is in the position of the tens. So this is the number we're actually trying to round up, right? So we have the number behind this 5 is 5 also. So 5 falls in the range from 5 to 9. So in this case, if we are rounding up 655 to tens, that will be, we are going to add plus 1 to this part, and this one will become 0. So in this case, we have it as 660. So when you add plus 1, this one becomes 6, this one turns to 0, this one becomes insignificant, right? So 655 rounding up to tens is 660. Now if we want to round it up to hundreds, this is the number we are going to be considering. Let me write it below here. 100, tens, and unit, right? So this one is in the 100th place. Okay, and the number at the back of 6 is 5. So we are always looking at the number behind the particular number we are talking about. So is this number behind the number we are working on is what we decide if we add 1 to it or if we add nothing to it, and then the rest behind it becomes 0. So in this case, we have 655 rounding up to hundreds. So because this one 5 falls in the range of 5 to 9, we add plus 1 to this, and this one becomes 0, this one becomes 0. So 6 plus 1 is 7. So that will be 700. Okay. So this is how you round up numbers to whole numbers, to tens, to hundreds. So the next one says, now we have decimal point question now. So it says round up 0.7846 to 1 decimal place. So the decimal places are the numbers at the back of the point. This is a 1 decimal place, this is a 2 decimal place, this is a 3 decimal place, and this is a 4 decimal place. Okay, so for the 1 decimal place, this is the number we are going to be talking on, 0.7846. So this is the number we are going to be considering, right? So we are going to be, the number behind 7 is 8. 8 falls in the range of 5 to 9. So we are going to add plus 1 to 7. Okay, so if we round up to 1 decimal place, all these ones becomes insignificant, they become 0, right? So 7 plus 1 will become 8. So that will be 0.80. So 0. So we can write it as 0.8. Okay. So now the next one says 2 decimal place, round up 0.7846 to 2 decimal place. So this is the 2 decimal place, right? So this is the number we are considering, and the number at the back of 8 is 4. 4 falls in the range of 0 to 4, so we are going to add nothing to 8. So if we round it up, we should get 0.78. So the other numbers are negligible, they are insignificant, they become 0, right? So if we want to do 0.7846 to 3 decimal place, so we have 0.7846. So 4 is the third decimal place of this number, right? So we have 6 directly at the back of 4. 6 fall in the range of 5 to 9. So we are going to add a +1 to 4. So if we round it up, it will be 0.785. Okay, so that will be 0.785. So the next one we have is round up 101.0426 to a whole number. So the number before the point is the whole number. Okay, so the closest number after at the back of the point is 0, right? So 0 is it falls in the range of 0 to 4. So we are not going to add anything to it. So if we wanted to round up 101.0426 to a whole number, it will give us 101, because that's the number before the point. That's what we consider whole number as whole number. So now it says round up 101.0426 to tenth, to the nearest tenth. Okay, so to the nearest tenth is almost like saying to 2 decimal place. I mean to 1 decimal place. Sorry. So to the nearest tenth, this is tenth. Okay, this is hundredth. This is thousandth. Okay, this is tens of thousands. So for the tenth, if you look at the we have 4 at the back of 0, right? And 4 is less than 5, so we are going to keep the 10th place. So our answer is going to be 101.0. Okay, so now for the 100th place, we have the 100th place is 4. So this number we are considering, and we have, so let me write it here, 101.0426. So this is the number we are considering, right? And we have 2 at the back of 4. So because 2 is not up to 5, we are not going to add nothing to 4. So if we round it up to 100 place, it's almost like saying rounding up to 2 decimal place. That will be 101.04. So that will be the answer. So if we are rounding up now to the nearest thousand, let's round up to the nearest 1,000 now. So we have 101.0426. So this is the 10th, this is the 100th, this is the 1,000th place. Okay, and we have, this is the number we're considering, we have 6 at the back of 2. Okay, so because we have 6 is greater than 5, we will add +1, we round it up, we add +1 to 2, right? So this will get +1. So if we round it up, it will be 101.043. Okay, so this is all about rounding up and rounding off numbers, and I hope you like the video. Make sure you share the video. If you've not subscribed, I will appreciate it. Please subscribe to the channel. Thank you all and peace out.